I have made the calculated decision. I'm not going to partake in this unrivaled 3-on-3 basketball league. I think it's a joke. I think it's a...
Have you seen Angel Reese's viral clips of missing wide-open layups? It's unbelievable to watch a professional athlete struggle with fundamentals that most high school players master easily. After seeing her game footage, you can't help but wonder, how did she even make it to the WNBA?
She has no skill. She has energy, she has an attitude, she'll rebound you the basketball. Great.
But what's even more unbelievable is that, despite these obvious weaknesses, Angel Reese acts as if she's transforming women's basketball. Today, we'll break down why experts, after reviewing Angel Reese's latest ranking, argue she might be one of the least skilled players to reach this level, and why any comparison to Caitlin Clark is downright laughable. The footage speaks for itself.
She's got self-awareness. She knows that she's not a very good basketball player. That's why she spends so much time half naked and taking pictures and promoting things that have nothing to do with basketball.
Have you seen what happens when Angel Reese gets the ball near the rim? It's almost painful to watch a professional athlete struggle with something most high school players mastered years ago. Her inability to finish at the basket has become a glaring weakness, one that even casual fans can't ignore.
Angel Reese is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball.
In a recent unrivaled league game, Angel Reese shockingly passed up a wide-open layup, choosing to dish the ball to a teammate behind her instead of taking the easy bucket. This wasn't a smart extra pass. The footage clearly shows a wide-open path to the rim. The moment went viral as analysts highlighted what it revealed about her confidence. She simply doesn't trust herself to make the most basic shot in basketball.
This ain't really my thing. Let me get this hot potato out of my hand and to somebody that knows what they're doing with it.
When you analyze Angel Reese's shooting form, the flaws are impossible to ignore. Her release point is inconsistent, sometimes high, sometimes low, which makes her shot unreliable. Add in messy footwork around the rim, extra steps at times, and the wrong foot leading on others, and it often looks like someone's still learning the fundamentals of the game.
Down court with the basketball, 3-4 steps ahead of everybody, has an easy layup, and throws it to the girl behind.
Now compare that to other rookies who entered the league with refined finishing skills. Even players who aren't known for scoring show more confidence around the rim than Reese. Take Caitlin Clark, for example, similar in height, but miles ahead in technique. Her finishing is textbook, which only makes Reese's struggles stand out even more.
Nothing to do with having to shoot the basketball. And I give her credit.
What's truly baffling is how someone can reach the highest level of professional basketball without mastering such a basic skill. It raises serious questions about her development. Did no one in college ever address these glaring issues? Was she simply relying on her size and athleticism against weaker opponents? Whatever the case, these flaws are now completely exposed at the professional level.
Reese has self-awareness, and that will be a good thing. If she just wants to be the Dennis Rodman of the WNBA, she can have...
Is Angel Reese one of the worst finishers in WNBA history? The stats and game footage make strong case. For a player her size, her field goal percentage in the paint is shockingly low. And the eye test only confirms what the numbers already show. She simply can't finish consistently against WNBA defenders.
I'm sure there were some red faces in the crowd caused by uncontrollable laughter, as the crowd of dozens of people witnessed Angel Reese once again struggle to make...
While Reese's struggles finishing at the rim are obvious, fans and media often point to her rebounding as proof that she deserves a spot in the league. But here's what almost no one is talking about. What if those stats are misleading? What if a significant portion of her rebounds actually come from her own missed shots?
Hopefully end this whole fake double-double deal where they're feeding her the ball at the end of the games and she's...
Let's be honest, Angel Reese is averaging an impressive 13 rebounds per game as a rookie. On paper, that sounds elite. But have you actually watched how she gets those rebounds? Once you start paying attention, you'll notice something that completely changes the narrative.
There was speculation that Angel Reese was missing layups on purpose. The theory was the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie was missing easy layups so she could get the easy rebound and make the shot on her.
A shocking number of Angel Reese's rebounds actually come from cleaning up her own missed shots. As one of the weakest finishers in the league, she naturally creates plenty of rebound opportunities for herself. It's basically stat padding through inefficiency. Miss a shot, grab your own rebound, miss again, repeat. But is that really an elite skill, or just making the best out of repeated failures? Critics have accused Reese of padding her stats, and honestly, they might have a point. Remember that so-called mythical streak of double-doubles last summer? The media hyped it up as proof of her dominance, but the truth tells a different story. Watch her positioning during games, and a major red flag appears. She often abandons her defensive assignments just to chase rebounds. While her teammates are focused on proper defensive rotations, Reese is already sliding into position for an easy board. This reckless approach leaves gaping holes in Chicago's defense, giving opponents wide-open scoring chances. But hey, at least she gets another rebound on the stat sheet, right? With just a few minutes left in the fourth quarter, Reese might have only 2 points and 4 rebounds while Chicago trails by 20. Then suddenly, she turns it on, not by hitting clutch shots or making smart plays, but by frantically chasing stats. She cuts the lead slightly, finishes with another double-double, and the box score looks respectable. Yet her actual impact on winning remains minimal. Her teammates do the hard work, fighting through screens, boxing out, creating space, while Reese swoops in at the last second to grab uncontested rebounds. It's like taking credit for a group project you barely help with. Some even believe Reese intentionally misses layups to boost her rebound count, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. How can a professional player be this bad at finishing around the rim? But the issue isn't just her inefficiency, it's what happens after she gets the rebound. Instead of making smart decisions, Reese often forces bad shots or commits turnovers. True elite rebounders, like Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley, or Breanna Stewart, don't just collect boards, they create extra possessions that lead to wins. Reese, on the other hand, piles up rebounds while her team struggles near the bottom of the standings. One of the most recognizable players in the WNBA can't consistently finish under the basket. In the NBA, moments like hers would be bloopers, rare, funny mistakes. But for Reese, it's become a pattern, and if true commitment means showing up when it matters, her actions during the unrivaled tournament told a different story. The 3-on-3 league gave WNBA players a chance to earn extra income and showcase their skills. Reese joined team rose alongside talented players like Lexi Hull, but when championship night arrived, Reese was nowhere to be found. That's right, while her teammates battled for the title, Reese missed the final 2 games. Sure, she cited a wrist injury, but even then, she could have shown up to support her team from the sidelines. Instead, she skipped the event entirely. After Team Rose won the championship without her, Reese still managed to insert herself into the celebration via FaceTime, like some sort of remote participant. Can you imagine Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant doing that? It's absurd. Yet, Reese later posted on Instagram asking, "What are y'all going to say now?" As if she had personally led her team to victory. It wasn't just tone deaf, it was a perfect reflection of her approach to professional basketball. Her social media following continues to grow, and endorsement deals keep rolling in, but her on-court performance tells a completely different story. Compare her to Caitlin Clark, and the gap is undeniable. Clark's averages, 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game, are backed by elite winning-level skills. Her shooting form is textbook. Her passing vision is next level. And her work ethic? Relentless. After a rough game with 5 turnovers against Phoenix, Clark stayed on the court afterward to run extra ball handling drills while her teammates hit the locker room. Reese, on the other hand, tends to respond to criticism with brand appearances and social media posts. Even WNBA veterans have noticed the difference. Diana Taurasi recently praised Clark's commitment and focus, noting that some rookies seem more concerned with building a personal brand than improving their game. When the Fever faced a brutal schedule, 3 games in 4 nights, Clark showed up, competed, and kept working. Reese's story, however, continues to raise the same uncomfortable question. Is she more interested in basketball greatness or just the fame that comes with it?